I don't see him. Oh, and I saw him. I'm blind. I saw Gilbert.
Professor.
See, like, some of the characters I just do not know about, and I would never have guessed. So, Wyvern... Are we in Wyvern Moon? I think we're in Well-Burned Moon. Oh no, we're in Red Moon. Red Wolf Moon. Alright, something belongs to Cyril and the Lois. We'll focus on that. Gilbert doesn't matter anyways, can only be recruited on another route. Exactly. Thinking about it, the lost items really only matter. I would say the lost items only matter if you have the characters in your class. So that's exactly why I don't really care about doing all of them. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't affect me when it comes to, like... Well, Edelgard doesn't have lost items. But characters that I'm never going to get in my class or have no chance, there's no point. Oh, Lois was here. Alois. They call him Alois. I guess I'm saying that wrong. I keep pressing the Y button because in Xenoblade, that's how you open the map. That is not a good sign. Playing too much Xenoblade, so my buttons are going to be a little wonky for like today. And something belong to Cyril, who I do care about. I just want to get like most of these lost items out of my list. I have a lot and I don't want them all here. So that's the only reason I'm really caring about this too much. Yeah, at the end of the day, it really only matters to people in my class.
I don't know.
Not that. A well-used hatchet, yeah. Crude arrowheads is for Leone. Old map of Embar is for Flayn. I don't know why that feels like it would fit Flayn. I could see Flayn owning a map. Also, I guess the arrowheads kind of match Leone. She's like, Gerald's apprentice. Her motivation's already maxed, so that was a waste. I do not care. I just want to get these lost items out of the gate. Also, not to mention something that happens in the plot, which I don't want to name it until I get there. Things are gonna change. Oh, this was good for Leone. She had no motivation. Alright, we should be almost done. Oh, we have 3 more. Perfect. So, fruit preserves. Who's fruit preserves for? That's also for Mercedes. That's unfortunate. I was just there. Saints revealed is for Lindhart.
My life can...
And then we have bundle of dry hemp. Honestly, it's fine. Let's just give Mercedes her last item. And we can have one lost item for now. That's fine by me. As I said, I really don't. There's no purpose in doing all of them. They only serve... They're cool, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a nice feature to have, but they only serve the purpose to raise as a means of raising motivation. Plus, this game has no achievements, so it's fine by me. Alright, now we're done. Alright, how's our group task? We're doing horse riding. Can we change it up? I don't know if I want to. Yeah, let's change it up a bit. Alright, who are we gonna raise here? We'll do Raphael for now. My frames are dropping. Hopefully it's nothing drastic. Alright, it's pretty drastic. I love it when Twitch, like, I get an issue after, like, 2 weeks of flawless streams. Whatever, Twitch is not perfect. Or Streamlabs, it could be, for that matter. It's all good, as long as I'm still live. I mean, it's not all good. I feel bad for the people watching this, but... better that than have stream instantly die on me. Good job, best girl. I'm gonna work on your axe a bit.
There's so much
Nice job, Ash. I could do you, probably Flayn, and I'll think of someone else. Oh, those were some good gains. I love that. Every second of that was useful. Honestly, for Flayn, I kind of want to excel at being a priest for now, and then we'll focus on the secondary stat. Is my game audio? I think the game audio should be fine. I really wish I could just get the game audio set without having to constantly test it and ask chat how it is. Because the games I play are very different. I have to, like, write down the exact decibels, I guess. Bow and riding skills, yeah. Isn't that the same thing I was already at? I guess not. It was probably for Flayn.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time?
Audio sounds fine for you? Alright, then I'll leave it alone then. I'll just, if I remember after stream today, I will write down the decibels in case I have to switch between this and Tales of Xillia. I will just write down the decibels I need.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you.
Why is that?
Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
Oh, lots of times.
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same. About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine.
My guess will be like 19 or 20.
I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students?
I mean, that could be. How old are you, Flayn? You look like you could pass for like 14, possibly.
Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here. Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Oh, Flayn. She could pass for like 14. I'm betting my money that she's like 14. I'm sure she doesn't have an age. Another support, huh? So many. Trouble with love? No, what's wrong?
Professor, oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private? I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
You have nothing to worry about. I am devoted to Hilda for life.
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
No, we're not doing this. I can't do this. No, I'm gonna play dumb.
Don't worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just too self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you.
Can this, like, be on a friendly level?
Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I don't have a single weakness.
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
That's fair.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean. Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow.
I disagree. No, we can't. I promised myself to Hilda.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Look, I like Dorothea, but as I said, Hilda is best girl.
Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence. Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
Yes, this was all a joke. Teasing. That's it. I don't do 2 timers. Another support.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief? You know, the book thief we encountered in town. I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Oh no, I captured him easily. I'm pretty quick on my feet, you know. But I decided not to make him pay for the book. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine.
Sounds like a lie.
Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him.
Really? Tell me more.
It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was.
I'm astounded.
My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister.
Okay, I'm totally like I'm for this. Like I'm not saying it's cool to steal stuff and be a thief if it's for your own personal interest. I'm not saying that's excusable, but at least Ash had a good reason. I mean, he seems to have a decent reason, the fact that he had to provide for his brother and sister. So I can see where he's coming from.
I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers.
I'm kind of surprised that Ash did this.
I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop.
But honestly, at least he realized it was wrong. It was definitely wrong. I can't imagine what that must have been like. Not gonna be too hard on him.
I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid, but shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. Well, that was part of it. But certain books are also really valuable, you know. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book. And money, too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
Remember before when I said I learned more about Ash? Now I learned even more. Even more about Ash. Whoever could have predicted I learned even more about Ash? This game has such good characters. Like, the cast is easily keeps this game high in my ratings. It's such a good game.
This isn't so.
Give me all these level ups.
I'm getting the hang of it.